Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and let's go ahead and get started on my cash stuffing. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for joining me. If you're a returning watcher, thank you so much for your support. It really means a lot to me. Today we are going to be stuffing my sinking funds, my variable expenses, even some savings challenges. So if that's something that you think will interest you, then please go ahead and stick around and continue watching. And if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and like this video. Thank you. Let's go ahead and count up my cash that we're going to be stuffing today. All right. 1, 2, 300. 51, 52, 53, 54, 50. I definitely counted that wrong. 51. Oh, those are stuck together. 52, 53. This isn't working. I was trying to count it all in my hand, but definitely helps when I take it out. Okay, sorry. 50. Those are sticking together, man. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 550. Oops. All right. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84. That's 400. And 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, and 40. So we got 540 there. So for our tens, we got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100. For fives, we got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, and 90. Then for ones, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So we have 15, 20. Sorry about that, everyone. I went ahead and my count was off and I was trying to figure out where. I forgot to add the tens in there. So my total was showing up $100 less. So I just wanted to make sure that I was on track with what I wanted to stuff today. Sorry about that. So we are actually going to start by stuffing my, I call it my on-the-go binder, which I will keep stuffing this, but some changes that are coming is that I finally decided to get my travel binder. And with that, I will be unboxing that for you guys on Friday in a video. But yeah, I went ahead and went with the Moterm Luxe binder for my on-the-go binder because this is just kind of big and bulky. So I wanted something smaller to carry around with me. So I went ahead and got that. So I will be stuffing that and taking from this, if that makes sense. So hopefully you guys see that as my videos come along and everything. But we'll go ahead and start with this one. Okay, so family's going to be getting 150, So that's going to be 2 50s, 2 20s, and then 2 5s. So that will give us 51, 20, 40, 45, 50, 150. Kiddos is going to get 100. So I'm going to do 150, 2 20s, 110. It's going to give us 50, 70, 90, and 100. I'm still trying to figure out exactly how I'm going to want my... Ooh, we have some extra. I didn't realize I had rollover in groceries. So that means I'm going to set that over here because that will go in our savings challenge envelopes. All right, so groceries is going to be getting 500. So it's going to be 2 100s, 3 50s, 5 20s, 3 5s. Actually, I'm gonna keep that nicer 5 in there. We are also going to be doing 3 10s. Actually, I might have counted that wrong. Groceries. He's just getting 2 5s. And then put 3 10s. So that will give us 100, 200, 350, 70, 90, 410. Yes, 410, 430, 450, 60, 70, 80, and 90. That makes sense. Let me count that again. 1, 200. 350, 370, 390, 410, 430, 450, 60, 70, 80. Yeah, that's just 490. Oh, I forgot to add the 10 ones. Sorry about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So that will give us the 500. For gas, we are going to be stuffing 125. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 20s and 1 5. Actually, I was really excited because we recently bought some furniture. I don't know if you noticed a change in my background, but we did get a new dining room table. And with the purchase of the dining room table, I got a $50 gas gift card. And so I'm still going to stuff the 125 because I already budgeted that out and see where we are. But yeah, that should actually help me have some rollover in gas this next paycheck. So that will be very exciting. Okay, coffee is going to get 30. So that is going to be 3 10s. 10, 20, and 30. I talked a little bit about why I'm increasing my coffee envelope on my last budget video, but basically it kind of helps. I was coming in like right at like the $27 mark, and so I'm upping that just a little bit because I have what I need to cover it, and it just kind of covers a little bit of rollover. And so eventually maybe, depending on what the budget looks like, if I do end up, adding up that leftover money basically, maybe I'll bring it back down for like one of the stuffings or something. But right now I'm going to keep it at 30 because I was coming in like $2 short every time. So just making little adjustments as I'm learning how to do this. So eating out is going to be 50. So I'm going to do 2 20s and 2. I'm keeping that for savings challenges because I know I have some stuff in savings challenges. Okay, so that's going to be 20, 40, 45, and 50 for eating out. That is it for my on-the-go binder. So now I'm going to be doing my sinking funds. So for my Christmas envelope, Christmas is going to be getting 105. That's another nice 5. Keep that over there. That's going to be 105. Add it to what we're at. And we are at 100, 200, 300, 205, 10, and 15. So we have 315 in Christmas. So we are well on our way to that goal. For household, this was actually a new category that I added this paycheck. I didn't want to get super overwhelmed at first when I first started. So at the beginning, I didn't have as many categories and stuff like that. But as I am spending money and looking at how I'm spending it, I did go ahead and add a few envelopes to my binders here. So household is going to get 50. So 150. Sorry, not 150. So that's just 50 in household. Clothes is going to get 50 as well. So I took a little bit out of clothing because I signed up for a clothing box. It wasn't Stitch Fix. It was called Daily Look because after looking at some of their styles, I noticed that I kind of like them a little bit better. So I went ahead to try them out just to see if I could plus up my wardrobe a little bit with stuff that I'm not choosing, stuff that other people are choosing, just to kind of add a little bit to my wardrobe and try some new things. So I will get that first box here in the next couple weeks, and maybe I'll do an unboxing for you guys. All right, so sorry about that. So for clothes, we're adding 150, so that's 50, 110. That clothing box is only $40 a month, minus what you buy. And so if I do end up buying anything, I will use that money. All right, so definitely emptied out beauty. I talked about that on my last video because me and my daughter, we went and got manicures and pedicures last week. And then we also ended up going to Ulta and getting a few things there. So I got a few new makeup items, and then my daughter wanted to get some new lip gloss. So she got some new lip gloss. But for beauty, we're going to be stuffing 50. So 150. And then for soccer, I talked about that on my budget with me video, and my son's going to start playing soccer, and so I'm going to go ahead and start a singing fund for that, just to add for his clothes, his cleats, socks, and the registration fee and everything. So he's only 4, so it's nothing too crazy, but I want to go ahead and set that aside so that yeah, everything's good in case he needs something. Also, I wanted to add a little bit of money in there so that when we are the family that does the team snacks for the game, that'll come out of there as well. All right, so that is going to get 80. So it's going to get 4 20s. So 20, 40, 60, and 80. Gifts. Also a new envelope. You can tell by the blue because I ran out of the other vinyl. And I know that eventually I'm going to either make them all the same or order some from some of the other shops that make them because I really like the vellum envelopes and stuff. So it doesn't really bother me that they don't necessarily match, but the reason I know that that's a new one is because it's blue. So for gifts, last paycheck, I realized, or over the last couple months, I guess, I realized that for gifts, like I don't know if that's like my love language, like I said, like gift giving, but I really like getting people gifts, whether it's positive, whether it's like a get well, maybe it's I'm thinking of you style, but I really like to give gifts, so I definitely need to make this a sinking fund. One of the gifts that I actually just recently gave was to my sister. She really wanted a Costco membership, and so it wasn't supposed to be until her birthday, which is in August, but she was really antsy to get it, and I already had planned that that's what I wanted to get her for her birthday, so I went ahead and got that for her early. Luckily, I was fine expense-wise, but that did show me that I do need to definitely start a sinking fund for gifts. So here's my savings challenge binder, but I think what I want to do first is my 100 envelope challenge. So I'm going to set this aside and I'm going to get a Sharpie. I'll be right back. All right, I am back. Actually, what I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and add these to my little sections. Wow, that 10 is horrible. I've been getting some really crappy money lately. I don't know if it's the same for everyone, but yeah, it's been really rough, especially with the 5s. I think the 5s are usually the worst, but overall, but I will say that this week was definitely the 10s. So there's another 5, and here's another 20. All right, so let's go ahead and see what we can clear from my 100 envelope challenge. Do I want to do like a bigger one? Because I got a couple 50s in there. Do I want to mark off like 98, 99 and then start lower? I think that's what I'm going to do. All right, so 99. So 50, 90. I'm going to do one of the thinner, better 5s just to stick it in there. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, so we got 50, 70, 90, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So 95 there. Still love these envelopes. Also, the weather here this past week has been super nice here in the Midwest. I hope that everyone's experiencing this nice little warm front because it was rough there in January. I think that the weatherman said that we were overcast 85% of the month in January, so this is definitely a very welcome change. But yeah, tell me in the comments down below if the weather is nice where you are, or if it's still bad, or if you're still getting snow, or if it's always warm. Go ahead and mark off that 99. So I think the other one is going to be 98. So 50, 2 20s, 5, and 1, 2, and 3. I'm picking out the nicer ones just because there's a lot that fit. Like, look how fat that 99 was. All right, so we got 50, 70, 90, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Ooh, that one's really pretty. Got some gold foil on that one. Add that in there. So that gives me 98. Okay, now I think I'm just gonna start and work my way across some of these lower numbers. Actually, I'm gonna work down. Just kidding. So I have a 20, so let's see what we got for 20s. I'm going to do 21. So 20 and 1. There's 21. That one's cute too. I really like these. This box that I got, I like the prints on the paper. I really need to find the old Etsy order so I can go ahead and link it for you guys if you guys are interested. So there is 21. let's see. All right. So we got our 10. So what do we have for 10s? So we got, gonna do 12. Yeah, gonna do 12. And then I think I'm gonna do 19. I think I'm gonna do 19 next. So that was 12. This money's gonna be so mad trying to go in this envelope because it's so crappy. Sometimes I watch some of these videos where these people are cash stuffing and like all their bills are super crispy and I'm just like, why can't my bank get on board with that? Yeah, like these are definitely a lot harder to stuff when they're not. That one's ripped. Wow. Okay, sorry. 12. All right. And then, yeah, I'm gonna do 19. I also saw a video where someone was doing this and basically they would go over on all of them, at or over, and then they end up with like extra money. And I was like, well, that's really smart. I need to try doing that. That's gonna be 19. I might just save these really bad ones for my dollar savings challenge. All right. So that gives us 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. Yeah, so I think about that because if I was to do like 13 and put 15 in there, then that's like $2 extra, you know? I thought that was really smart. Maybe if I do this challenge again, well, that doesn't go, no. Maybe if I do this challenge again, I will do something like that. Because I feel like that's like an easy way to give you just like a little bonus at the end, you know? Like if you stuff all of them just at, you have 5,050, but if you do that little bit of overage, then you can end up with even more, you know? All right, that was 19. All right, and then I'm gonna do 13 and 14. So, that's 10, 11, 12, and 13. See, like that 10 right there, like they're all really bad. Feels really good to be making some progress on this. My goal is to actually have it completely done by the end of May, because that 5,050 really sets me up to be a full month ahead, and that's when my job might be changing or is going to be changing, and so I don't know exactly what my salary is going to be. I know it'll be enough to cover my bills and everything like that, or contribute to my bills because my husband obviously makes money as well. But I just don't know how much, so I really want to do this for just like a little bit of a safety net. So let's go ahead and do now. I'll keep cranking on my ones because I got a lot of 5s left, but any 5s we have left over, I will be putting in my $5 challenge. All right, so that is 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Mark that one off. All right, so what do we have left? So we got 2 really crispy $1, but they can't go anywhere. So I need like 3 $1. Then I can do some over here, but I am going to go ahead and do a 5. Let me find a nicer 5. So a 5. Going to go ahead and add the 1. So it's going to be envelope number 6. And I don't come having any plans. I just basically have the amount that I have to stuff in my, like when I do my budget, like anything I have left over, minus a little bit of a buffer that I leave in the bank account, I just budget that and then I withdraw the cash. And then when I'm on here with you guys recording is kind of when I make these decisions. I did know that I wanted to get like more 1s and 5s to knock out some of these lower numbers, because I was getting like all the 5s and like all the 0s because it's easy because they're even. So I wanted to actually mix it up a little bit. So I did get more 1s out this time, more 1s and 5s. So I think next time I still need to get more 1s and less 5s, because I think I have, how much, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Well, we haven't filled 35 yet, or 36. Or 30. So I could always do 30, but I really don't know if I want to stuff that much in there. Okay, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to take these 4, put those aside. I'm going to take this 1 that I have left, and I'm actually going to put this in 16. So 5, 10, 15, and 16. Because that way I don't end up with like a suit that's only 1 more bill than what would have normally been in there. So I'm okay with that. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and fill 16. And then those 5s are going to go in my savings challenge, my $5 savings challenge envelope, which I will get out here in just a moment. I don't know why, but my stand is like super shaky today. It's usually not like that, but I have noticed that it's like shaking. I hope that when I watch this video back, it's not that bad. Have to re-record, but I mean, it is what it is. I'll probably still use this because I'm not going to go back and stuff this, but I would re-record my, I guess I could go back and watch it and unstuff everything. But I would just re-record like the stuffing of my binders, basically. All right, that was 16. So this is what we're looking at for my 100 envelope challenge. That's really cool. I'm wondering if like maybe at the end of March, I will see like how much I've saved so far and then how much I have left to go. But yeah, ticked off some of those. So I'm super excited. I hope that I can keep up this momentum with this challenge. All right, and then I'm gonna grab my binder. And I'm going to put I'm gonna put those $5 in here. But who knows, maybe when I get to the end of May, I will, so it's 5, 10, 15, and 20. Yeah, just making sure. Maybe when I get to the end, or not to the end, but when I get closer to being done with my 100 envelope challenge, maybe I'll empty these out and see if I can stuff some like towards the end, like maybe the end of April or something. And then I will be able to maybe fill some of them up or something. I don't know. Or I might just save them for the whole year. And then this was my savings envelope. It'll be linked down below, but these are the new Soul Mama envelopes, which I really like because I like that these things don't have a zipper up here. So I really like that. And this was going to be my 1 month ahead savings. But right now I'm just keeping that in the bank. So I budget that out. Every time I do my budget, I put the $550 in for my 1 month ahead savings goal. And then, yeah, I leave that in there so that it's not necessarily, it's in my checking account, so it's not necessarily in savings, but it just creates that buffer. And so I think here, maybe the March 1st paycheck or so, I will do like a full 0 out of my bank account. We'll see. Or maybe after I get my taxes, I'll do like a full 0 out of my bank account where I move money that I want into savings. That way I can be a little bit more of that zero-based budget. So anyways, that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you really enjoyed this video. If you've watched this far, thank you so much for sticking around. If you enjoyed this content, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. I appreciate all the support. And if you have any questions about any of the stuff that I use on today's video, it will be linked down below. So yeah, I will see you hopefully on Friday. I will be able to upload the video of me unboxing my new binder. So I'm super excited about that. So yeah, hope everyone has a great week. Bye. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for sticking around if you stayed here till the end, and I will see you on my next episode where I'll be unboxing my new Moterm A7 binder.